what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. Happy Sunday. Happy holiday, too, for everybody who has the weekend off, who's going to be spending time with friends and family, man. It was storming early here in Chicago, yo, man. And I just got in yesterday from the Just Nice Sneaker Convention this past Saturday, man, and Army. Shout out to all of the bros who was there, man. Had a good time. It was good to get out for a little bit, man. It's been a minute since I've been to a sneaker event. And again, shout out to my boy Just Nice of the Just Nice Sneaker Convention Army. And make sure y'all over there follow him too, so that way y'all know the next time he will be throwing his sneaker events. Now, while I was there, it was two particular sneakers that really stood out to me, Army. And I would honestly say it was like the main bangers of the month of May. Now, while I was there, Army, of course, I had to travel in style with the Soul Premise Sneaker Travel Bag, Army. Now, when I generally do travel, if I'm going for like a day or two, I'll take the Luciano leather bag. Now, this is the XL bag that fits up to size 15. The sneakers, I do have the sneakers that I wore to the Just Nice Sneaker Convention down here, Army, along with a pair of shorts and shirts. And y'all can see I wore the Air Jordan 7 Trophy Rooms. I unds those. And I was still able to put my laptop up in here, Army, which I got right here that I'm going to need for editing this video. But I was able to also put my headphones connected to it, Army. These sneaker travel bags will get you through TSA in seconds. They are TSA approved. You can put them above the cabin or you can put them under your feet. However you want to travel with them on the plane, Army, you can do that as well. And since it is Memorial Day, the website got 35% off the entire site. But you use my promo code Unbreakable Kicks, you get 45% off the entire site for the entire remainder of the month of May, Army. So make sure y'all take advantage of that. Make sure y'all travel in style. Promo code is in the description section below. Top link, click it, save big, Army. And as always, thank your boy later. Now, I got to go ahead and check out my personal pair, Army, because again, I did see these at the Just Nice Sneaker Convention. And man, Army, I got to say, this month has probably been the luckiest I have been on Sneakers app, FLX, raffles. And we're going to talk about those raffles in a second. But I do got to say, man, I have been crazy lucky this month, Army. And I know especially after the release of the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott yesterday, a couple people looking at your boy Break like, Break, you got to have some kind of inside scoop at Nike or something, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? I'm opening up this box. I ain't got the patience for it today. I'm opening up this box like how Dennis Rodman was opening up his Yeezy boxes. You know, Buddy was just going crazy, just destroying the boxes. But I think this release right here and the release from yesterday, because, quick spoiler, Army, I did wind up getting a dub on the Travis Scotts. We're going to talk about that in a second. But those back-to-back dubs reminded me of the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Travis Scott Phantoms and the Orange Lobster dub that I got back-to-back a few years ago. Like, I've been feeling that type of lucky. And I guess, Army, we going to say that luck has come because of what? Hugo. But we got the Nike SB Dunk Low OG QS. Colorway is Bleach Aqua. I almost said Geodude, Army. Y'all know the Pokemon Geodude. But Geo Teal White, this is a size 11. Personal pair now. Same thing that happened with my Orange Lobsters. I wind up trading them with my boy Candy, man. He already eyeing my Nike SB Dunk Low Futuras now, Army. I ain't gonna lie. My man's at the Just Nice event had a table full of these. And he had a table full of the Balvins. Now, the Balvins, he wanted around like 5 something a pop for the Balvins. So he had the Futuras, Army, and I want to say he dang near had like a full-size run. And when I was looking at these Futuras sitting on this table, because he had them around like $425. And I was just looking at them, I'm like, around the same time last year, we got the Harito drop. And around June, the Haritos probably had went up maybe a couple $100. And then by the end of the year, Haritos were $700–800. I think it's going to be the same case with these Futuras. Now, it's hard to say if these is going to be a quick spike up in price or if it's going to be a slow, steady move, but I still feel like this is the SB of the year. Just like the Doritos. Bro, I just got a feeling. I got a feeling that, I don't know, man, maybe I should have, you know, invested in a couple pairs of those as well, man, because it wasn't like they was retail. Of course, we know that I still would have been paying market. But again, we know what market was with the Doritos a couple days, a couple weeks, even a month after release, and then how quickly them joints spiked up in price. I just got a feeling that, Army, by the end of the year, I'll be like, yo, I should have grabbed them pairs. And I was telling him that, I'm like, bro, like, if I was on my old back in the day break, man, when I'm just like, I want to just, not necessarily gamble, even though we was in Atlantic City, Army, and it is a gambling city, I could have took a gamble. Sneakers just ain't what it was back then when you could just be like, yeah, bro, like, I know for sure. Granted, I don't see these going down not one bit, but it's still like you gambling with $400 and you gotta wait to see exactly what that's gonna do. So I'm like, I don't know. Plus, Army, I don't know dunks that well to be like, yes, that is gonna be V1. Because it's another SB dunk that is dropping this year that some people are saying like, hey man, those might be the joints too. So I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. And this goes for the people who, you know, grab sneakers, hold them, use them for trade bait. Y'all got to let me know. Because the ones who just want them for the feet, I don't know if we're going to get another restock on these. And I highly doubt that the prices of these go down as well, Army. So y'all tap in and y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Doritos being the dunk of the year. Some people saying this is the sneaker of the year. Y'all already know what sneaker I think is a sneaker of the year. And it's the same shoe that dropped the same day as these, Army. I'm sticking by that one, man. But again, yesterday we had the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Canary Yellow drop. Now, Friday morning, I don't even think that those joints was on Sneakers app, like when I woke up. They got on the site maybe a couple hours later, and then everybody had raffles for those joints, man. And then I mentioned to y'all that, like, I'm on my year social status APB. They were missing a lot of sizes. A lot of the sizes for their raffles were small sizes, of course, and then once it got down to the bigger sizes, all they had was like a 13 and women, which is 11 and a half, and then a couple of the other bigger sizes. But it wasn't like they had a full size run. And a couple other sites were similar to that, but you had like Undefeated and a couple others that did, you know, have the full size run. But we get on Sneakers app the following day, and they don't have any size 12 and a half in women, which is a size 11 in men. And then as I think about all of the women's exclusive Air Jordan 1 Travis Scotts that I have, they are all 13 in women, which is an 11 and a half. Even when it comes down to like the album of the year, it's tough to find that size 11 in men. They're out there, but it's tough to get them. And already, you know, prior to the release date going to the 25th, we seen that pairs were hitting the streets about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And they were already saying that these Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Canary Yellows is the most backdoor Travis Scott sneaker to date. Now, I did see some good things that Travis Scott was doing. Like, even it was just the seniors of the school, Army, but he gave them all pairs of the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott. So, good has come out of some of these pairs being backdoored, I will say. But it was a Twitter tweet going around yesterday, man, that my boy Jeff sent me. And I don't want to say it was a surprising tweet, but it's just maybe clarification. It could be a rumor. Like, we already know stuff go down when it comes to these Travis Scotts. And honestly, Army, what is a Travis Scott release without some kind of conspiracy, man? Like, every single Travis Scott release, especially after his website, it's always been like some kind of rumor like, oh, this how many botters was able to get through, or that's how many botters were able to get through, or no real entries were given, or only the influencers were the ones who got these links. Now, I ain't gonna hold you, Army, when it came down to the red swoosh Travis Scotts, like the guy who hit me up from Travis Scott team, I hit him up like, bro, like, I'm hearing y'all giving out invoices, like, what's good? Like, what's good? This is the friends and family pair, or this is the rare pair? Like, what's good? Y'all didn't make up for the mochas. what's good? Of course, y'all see, ain't nothing happened. And again, Army, it is what it is. I'm just trying to see how good it is. You feel me? Pause. But it's wild. Pause. It was a guy who made a tweet yesterday, again, Army, and he posted this picture. Now, he said, a friend of mine that works at GOAT in LA sent me this. Didn't want to believe the conspiracy theories. Like I said, there's always conspiracy theories when it comes to these Travis Scott releases. But he said, it's safe to say either Travis or somebody on his payroll is making a killing from GOAT. All sizes in this picture is 10W through 13W. Now, 10 in women is an 8.5. 13 women is at 11.5. So 8.5 in men through 11.5 in men. He said these are all sizes right here that is in some kind of, you know, potentially a GOAT factory, a GOAT warehouse, but these pairs were sent to GOATs from Travis' team. Like, that's what they trying to say. And of course, we see how like StockX, and we see how GOAT has instant ship and direct shipping on these sneakers before they even come out. And I tried to tell y'all when we were live, like, some of y'all still don't see the impact of instant ship from GOAT and instant ship from StockX. That means that they have this inventory on deck. So if it's a week before the Travis Scott's supposed to drop, and they got majority of the sizes via instant ship, like they ready to go, that means these pairs were given to them before the release date, or people sold them. But if they sold them, you know, on GOAT or StockX, these are supposed to go straight to customers, not straight to StockX and GOAT to have in a inventory. Like, again, when StockX and GOAT created this instant ship, they became the resellers as well. Like, y'all have this platform to help resellers sell shoes, and then y'all came and took that and be like, okay, like, y'all can still sell on our app, but we gonna have instant ship. So if, you know, our base, you know, clientele want to just go ahead and buy directly through us, they can do that too. So we gonna have our inventory. Y'all still can sell y'all's, but if somebody click this instant ship, they get an our product. I still don't feel like a lot of people think of it like that. Like, StockX and GOAT are now, they were already the biggest resellers in the world. They just became the Optimus Prime and the Megatron of sneaker reselling, y'all. Like, this stuff goes so deep that we just really look at the surface of it, man. And the surface of it is 10 women through 13 of women was already at GOAT. And these were sizes that were mad slim. If we looked at the stock numbers from yesterday, anything starting from like a 10 women was less than 1,000 pairs. Everything in below 3,000 pairs, 6,000 pairs. And that's why I went for a size 8W yesterday. On my account, I went for my size. I tried to go for that 11.5 in men. Wifey, I had her put in, she probably went in for a 12 women, which is a 10.5 in men. Again, both of these sizes had less than 1,000. But the one that had 3,000, 4,000 pairs, and plus most of the guys wasn't going for the smaller sizes. We was going for our personal pairs. And on top of that, the smaller sizes is a joint that's going like 350, 300, and that's because don't nobody want them. Even the stores. Like, I know some people who bought pairs at the high that's stuck with these pairs because they don't want to lose $300 a pop. You know what I'm saying, Army? But again, majority of those big sizes were listed right there. So do y'all think these conspiracy theories are true regarding these shoes? Do y'all think this is why it wasn't a lot of big sizes available, because they were sitting in either GOAT warehouse or they were sitting in a StockX warehouse? We already know about the backdooring, but like when you actually are direct selling to these companies, like somebody could potentially be directly selling these pairs to GOAT, and then GOAT put the instant ship on their app, and then they like, hey, y'all, go ahead and buy it. Like, what's the difference between that and somebody coming to your local reseller and giving them all the pairs and then putting them on their website? Because that person would look at as a bad person in the sneaker community. Oh, you got all these Travises early. Oh, you selling them all on your website for the high. But this happens with these companies that y'all spend y'all money with every single day, and don't be like F these resellers when it come to GOAT and StockX, but it's F the resellers when it come to the little man, Army. And that's what I be trying to wake some people up from the Army, but I know it ain't my job to wake up the sneaker community when it come to it. But I just be trying to show y'all, like, bro, like, nobody's perfect when it comes to this sneaker stuff, man. Nobody. When there's money involved, somebody is going to try to make an extra dollar over the next person. And again, like, how fair are these Travis Scott raffles? Because we even did the regular raffle on his website, and literally, Army, I said about 3 or 4 13 C dubs. I seen about a couple 1.5 Y dubs, but like other than that, I didn't see any women size dubs yesterday online. And I said, like, okay, well, if it was 150,000 pairs, maybe Travis side got a decent amount, and maybe we'll see a decent amount of dubs. We didn't even see a decent amount of dubs. You would think that we should see, if anything, when the Balvins dropped and they had that whole $25,000 fiasco, you still had people manually check out for that 250. You don't see that with these Travis drops, y'all. We don't. Like, honestly, when it comes to the Travis website, I think we be wasting our time. Like, it's cool to sit there and kick it, but I think we be wasting our time because we don't see a lot of manual, 7W dubs. We ain't see no 8 women dubs, 9 women dubs, 5.5 women dubs. Like, you would think we at least see some of these, bro. Like, all you seen was toddler and preschool dubs yesterday. So what's going on? Like, if we do come to find, like, of course we got speculations and rumors, but let's just say all these rumors are true. Then what? Then what? We still got more Travises dropping. Like, do we turn a blind eye because this is Travis? Because, again, when it was Trophy Room, bro, I would say similar situations in a sense. It's just, the Trophy Room stuff is real messy, y'all. But I feel like this Travis Scott, if people start pulling back the layers, it can get messy too, man. So again, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, Army. Tap in with me in the comment section below. Let me know how y'all feel. Did y'all get a dub? Are y'all going to continue to try the Travis website? Just tap in with me and let me know how y'all feel about everything, Army. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army stands strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and, of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old him first season. Them most beefy looking like 2 lefts. 2 lefts cause your ass taking nail.